Welcome back, everyone, to the BNC. I'm your host here, as always, Alexis, and I am joined here by Peter Martinez, and we're having a splendid day. How are you? We are here to talk about Suicide Squad, which is coming out in theaters this week, which we will have multiple reviews up for on this channel.
I was ready to come into this room today and just be completely optimistic, say this is the one where DC just blows it out of the water, you turn it around. I was ready to make very big predictions about how good this film was going to be, and I did not know that reviews dropped this morning. They weren't exactly what I was expecting.
Once again,
I'm still excited. I still want to jump in and see this film. I got hope. I need hope.
Find it in Rogue One.
I don't know, those got some rumored reshoots too.
And I guarantee you it'll be a lot better than this. I didn't need to see a review or any kind of preview to know which one will be better, okay? Let's not even get past that. We know for a fact what movie will be better.
For a fact. You did not
pretty
know.
Much,
all of a sudden, now that the reviews are out, you made this bold prediction.
I have been saying that Rogue One would be better just based on the fact that it's Lucasfilm and Disney making it.
Let's wait till Christmas.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
But I'm right.
Man of Steel, I did not like. Batman v Superman really didn't do it for me. But Suicide Squad was always, everything coming out of this film looks good to me. I never saw like a negative story. Even the reshoots, I was like, who cares? Even now, I still have a lot of hope for this film.
We've been down this rodeo before. That was called Batman v Superman. We sat here and we told you what we thought would happen and how it would be received. Boy, did we not know the dark cloud that was coming our direction. I kind of don't know what to say at this point. I was excited to see this, and then when we woke up this, and then you see this, and
it's depressing.
It's starting to drive this whole genre into a ditch.
Yeah.
If they can't find a way to make these movies work, no matter how good and great Marvel keeps getting, the whole genre is going to keep getting supplanted into this area, and it's starting to scare me.
I don't want Marvel to be the only one making comic book films.
Well,
he shows his bias. It
shouldn't be a monopoly at all.
It shouldn't.
The more competition we have, the better material that comes out. That's just
the more new and exciting, different twists on the genre we'll find. If it was just Marvel doing films, like I said, we never would have gotten Deadpool. Where we're gonna get like 6 comic book films a year or something like that. And if you're only able to make 1 or 2 of those films truly great every year, the public is gonna get tired of it. Seeing the same boring stuff.
Look at the story of this summer. It's the story of the unnecessary sequel.
The survival of the comic book genre is DC. You need DC to succeed if you want the comic book genre as a whole to succeed.
Just imagine where we would be had both Man of Steel and Batman v Superman been great.
They would be calling this the freaking Renaissance. A lot of the films are like, it feels like a surefire hit, and then it ends up stumbling to the finish line. I'll be up front, and I have read quite a few reviews this morning.
Okay.
So I
have not.
He has not. So everything I say, it has been influenced by certain reviews I've seen. The best thing they have going for it is the cast.
Joker. He's been in the marketing a lot. People know he's in this movie.
From what the reviews are really insinuating, he is very much a glorified cameo. That all the footage you have seen of him is basically everything of him that's in the film.
Wow.
And that he's probably he might be in the film less than Wonder Woman, or maybe Batman v Superman.
Really?
Yeah. That's, like I said, that's from what I'm hearing from the reviews that I've read, and I've read quite a few. While they say, like, he is good, like, he does a great performance, there's not much to really go on for him there, because it's sort of like Wonder Woman. Like, she did great, but we really didn't get much of her at all to really...
Were they saying that he was shoved in there?
Some reviews sort of said, like, he didn't fully mesh or intertwine with the main story. They might have gotten his character right, just like you said, it just comes down to sloppiness.
A glorified cameo. Thing is, though, when he was announced that he would be in this movie, that's what I would have assumed, that it'd just be a cameo.
Yeah.
But the marketing...
really pushed. Like I said, the marketing's been great.
It pushed him, like, to 3rd or 4th billing in this film, and then it's like... What, is he going to be Mark Hamill in The Force Awakens?
They're casting impeccable, but then they jumble the whole story aspect. When the bad reviews first came out for Batman v Superman, and that was done after we did this taping, and I was
I'm not
very
expecting it to be
optimistic.
nearly as bad as that.
No, I
was.
know. But my feeling was like, you know what? I think now that I've seen all the bad reviews and I've seen all the negative aspects they're throwing at this film, I can have that in mind.
You were there,
have
'cause
lower expectations, and then go in and actually have a good time.
I'm getting my shield and my sword. I'm going to go in there.
Yeah.
Somewhere along the way, you got stabbed.
Yeah.
Repeatedly.
In the throat. This film, I feel, is different. Because that film is just so doom and gloom, it's harder to have fun with it. This one, it'll be easier to have fun with it. At least the characterizations of the characters seem more fun and I can have a good time with. I was ready to go in and see, like...
Love it.
Absolutely love it. But now, I think with these lowered expectations, I can go in and actually like it a lot more than I probably would have. This is something you love to do, so... Box office.
The box office is going to be very interesting. What will be a guarantee is that this will be the biggest August opening of all time.
Yeah.
I think it will cross 100 million, and I think it will land anywhere between, I'll say 125 to 145. I'm going to put it in that ballpark. And it's not just on Suicide Squad alone. I think you have to consider this. This has been one of the most disappointing summer box office. So disappointing. And so little things that people have gone to go see. This will be the biggest event that you and I have gone to since Captain America Civil War.
Yeah.
And that was quite a while ago, wasn't it?
That was at the beginning of summer.
This is now at the end.
Mm-hmm.
We're about to close out the summer box office. I'm thinking that because of how lackluster and disappointing it's been, that's kind of contributing to people just, okay, you know what, here's finally something we can go out and watch.
Honestly, I agree with you.
That's
pretty much on everything. Between 125, 145.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. This whole notion of, you know, even though reviews are coming out not so well, you know, I've been excited for this film, let's go see it. I have to go see it the first weekend, you know, I've been excited. That won't last forever.
People like you and me saying when Batman v Superman came out, if Suicide Squad is another one of these, I'm done.
Yeah.
I am done.
Yeah.
We're going to have to reevaluate when we sit down for our spoiler review whether or not we're done. Not that we're going to stop watching it, but it's like, let's say we were casual moviegoers.
I think that if this film just doesn't do it for me, I probably won't actively want to go see Wonder Woman unless it has glowing reviews. Trailers won't get me excited because it's like 3 films in a row. They've had excellent trailers, and 3 films in a row I've been disappointed. So trailers at this point is kind of like they don't mean much. This universe needs a foundation. You're 3 films in, and if what I'm hearing is correct, there is still no foundation of greatness.
At some point, you have to consider this. They're getting all these talented people like David Ayer and Zack Snyder. What is going wrong?
That's what's really... Is it just really bad luck?
Or is it DC, Warner Brothers?
It's weird when you look at other properties they've tackled. Harry Potter. You know, that's a franchise that took, 7, 8, almost a decade.
I can't even tell there was much more structure and ground in that because of J.K. Rowling.
I guess you could say that with her.
She's very protective of her properties. I mean, if she
is pretty
she
protective.
did not want to sell to Disney to make the Harry Potter land because they would not let her oversee preparations. That's why she sold to Universal.
Hey, you know what? That's good on her, and we love Disney, but you know what?
That was a good move for her.
That was a good move for her.
Yeah.
And I applaud that. Yes, maybe what you're getting to at is they need their Kevin Feige.
Apparently Jeff Johns is the new chief creative officer.
Yeah. What is really going to show whether he is the guy to really shepherd this movie universe is going to be Wonder Woman and Justice League. My expectations were like up here. Now they're in the middle. They're like, I just want to go in and I just want to be entertained.
Wish us luck, and we'll wish you luck as well. Bring in a rosary, maybe a scented candle that is blessed in some way. We will do the same. We will go into Suicide Squad, and we're going to have a good time. We'll be back for a regular review and a spoiler review. And until next time, this is Peter. I'm your host here, as always, Alexis, and this is the BNC, the place for all things movie news and reviews. Bye-bye.